edge of a perfect feeling. Somebody says, good morning, with the window down, let it sound like it's worth the feeling, like anything is possible here. And I know I can fly, 'cause her hand will show me how high can hold me. Found my place in the sun, and I know I'm home. I can see my dreams right here, a little bit closer. Got that blue sky clear, but getting my hopes up. And it feels like there's nowhere I can't go, 'cause it's always mine when I'm back home, where I can see my
live from the Man and Band studio in a beautiful Milwaukee, Wisconsin. You've tuned in to the Generation Evolution for Friday, June 19th, happy 15th, 2026. I'm Blake.
I'm Christian. I'm Mark.
And I've been holding this song for a few weeks. I was actually planning on playing it last week coming out of vacation, and then the Knicks took over the music. But this is Michael James Scott, the legendary voice who plays a genius on Broadway. He officially stepped down from the role, and he released a brand new pop song. This is Greater, his first ever pop song. So absolutely love it.
I like it. Love this song. It's got that nice.
It's catchy. Very summery.
Yeah.
Very, very summery. And it works really well.
Yeah.
And I think it's lost the kid. He's zoned out. He's zoned out.
Out of it.
Dude, you're zoned out. We just got started. So,
This will be a song that will be stuck in your head for a little bit.
it's been stuck in my head for weeks. I played it last week, but the Knicks took over our music class. So,
No.
So, but anyway, what day is the thing? It's going to be a bit of a shorter show for us today. Next week's going to be chaotic. I didn't want us to go too crazy this week. And apparently, we started our show and it was zoned out immediately. Are we boring you already? We just started.
Do you need to have some candy for energy?
Yeah. So, all right, let's get started. First of all, so last week we were talking about our Spotify, right?
Yeah.
Last week, we looked at our Spotify numbers, how we broke over 1,000. By the way, we ended up breaking the 1,200 mark. By the way, after last week's show posted.
Whoa,
so that number's been going up every week. I don't know where the numbers are coming from, but there are. I'm not complaining.
You know, whatever.
I ain't complaining about it. Well, look, those are overall podcast numbers. Not Spotify numbers. Those are overall podcast numbers.
Whatever is happening.
200 downloads in like a week and a half.
Whatever's happening.
Absolutely insane.
Keep happening. That's all I'm saying.
And by the way, we're doing this without advertising. We're not paying for advertising. We're not paying for anything. We're doing it on our own. I want to note that to people. This is all on our own. We're not paying anybody for anything. So, but anyway, last week we were talking about YouTube. And we weren't sure about YouTube then. Guess what? Okay. We passed 100.
Hey, all right.
Nowhere. I gave you a word. I got a little bit of past 100 subscribers. So there you go.
Thank you for
hit the triple D.
Wow.
And I got of nowhere too. I was actually just checking for notes for this week's show. And all of a sudden I went to the YouTube studio. He said 100. You hit 100 subscribers. I'm like, wait, what? What just happened? What just happened? I didn't even notice.
Thank you to those subscribers on YouTube. Much appreciated.
It just happened like literally 24 hours ago. Like when I was putting together this show, I noticed yesterday morning.
They like us. They really like us.
Very, very cool. That's very exciting. And that means we got 30 followers from last week. We took the notes.
Wow.
So I'll take it. So one more thing I gotta plug myself here. I'm doing a guest spot next Thursday. I'm doing a guest spot.
I guess.
I've done one in a long time. I'm going to be over on ProWrestling.net. I'm going to be on .net Weekly, which is their home base show for Jason Powell. Jay Burnett's on vacation. So he's for guest host. I put my name in, and we're going to be doing the crazy weekend that is going to be next weekend over on .net Weekly next Thursday.
You and Jason Powell?
It's going to be a lot of fun.
All right.
It's going to be a lot of fun next week. So I'll make sure I promote the hell out of that because it will be after we're doing 3 shows next week. We are, but like this dude's just on the schedule next week.
Got it.
And we have one with John to preview AEW indoors. So I'll fully be able to promote that because I've been recording with Jason before we do that show with John. So I'll be able to fully promote it after that. So that's that. So that is just wanted to go a couple things out of the way and we'll get into our normal stuff.
What's topic? Where's it going? Mark will probably be confused and Christian will give him shit for it. It's the question of the week.
All right. So first of all, last week we had our Children's Dream Faction And I love some people that comment on these things because they're such wise men. So,
Did we have someone that did not follow
we
directions
got a bunch of
again?
people that didn't follow the rest.
Oh, wonderful.
First of all, we have Rick Brewer Jr. that Danhausen over Roman Cody, completely reasonable. Timothy Fay said Danhausen tricked Roman soul.
Wow.
Fair.
That's not.
And some guy named Blake, a great name by the way. Said Danhausen curses everyone, very evil, very nice. We'll get to Danhausen in a little while. Trust me, we have plenty to talk about with Danhausen.
When did you grow your beard up? No. Okay.
Over on that was on TikTok. Over on this is on Instagram. I can't remember about the background. MG667940 said Roman Ray over Rhea. Very reasonable. Take that.
Yeah.
Before I read the middle paragraph, I'll do the last one first. New guy 0188 said just over Femi.
Real shit.
What? Wait, okay,
No,
so
I mean,
okay, go
No,
ahead.
I offer it. Don't how long and
just
terrible
get over
it
it.
is.
Woo.
And then
Blake said Danhausen.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sam 214_26 really went into detail. Logan, Obafemi, Roman Reigns, and Rhea Ripley. Logan gets Dr. F3 and healthier. Obafemi and Roman Reigns are muscles and good.
And good.
Okay.
And Rhea Ripley herself is strong. You can't make your teeth grow magical.
Okay, wait a minute, wait.
What is so funny?
Okay, wait. Muscles and good. Is he implying that they're good wrestlers or they're baby faces?
I have no idea.
This is what we mean. Thank you for elaborating somewhat. But when you have a thought like this, please elaborate completely. Because when you say muscles and good, we're assuming that you're mentioning good wrestlers and not baby faces. Oh, God.
We have lost Christian already. We're talking about it. We're not even finished with the show. We lost Christian.
Free! Incoming! Okay, so
You all right?
for clarification, what were you laughing about?
Waiting for Daniel to put Takesha's toe in his butthole.
Well, there we go. Muscles and good.
It's just, it gives good explanation and help you all that Roman muscles and good. It's just and good. What does it have to do with literally anything?
Well, maybe he left out the part about good brothers. I don't know.
Holy shit.
Are you going to waste my fucking time again?
No,
Oh my lord. Okay.
Possibly.
Oh my
and
lord.
good.
Oh god. I can't get over this.
Oh man, that'll be the spot for yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm terrified by this one because I just pulled it out of the box.
uh-oh.
I haven't pulled it out of the box in a while. So
Good.
and good, yeah, and good. I told this to Darby Allin question.
Well,
Favorite
God.
potentially dangerous activity to engage in. Example is snowmobiling.
Yeah, that's a Darby Allin
Oh my
question, all
God,
right.
It actually says example.
That is
Wrestling on a trampoline.
I give you that one. I'll give you that one. I used to actually jet ski.
Ooh, wait,
I
wait.
legitimately used to jet ski. Like I used to.
Wrestling on trampoline that's surrounded by barbed wire.
Well, but he actually has done this stuff. We're talking about legitimately
that's
real.
true. That's
We're talking
true.
about real
Yeah,
stuff.
I landed wrong on my neck.
Yeah, legitimately you've done this. So this is nothing.
I'm never trying to do a moonsault ever again.
But no, I actually am going to go with the stuff I've actually done. I used to
Did you
jet
post
ski.
the Darby Allin question?
I might just have to. But I've done jet skiing. And stuff like that. So I've done tubing and jet skiing on the lake. It's fucking crazy. It's fucking. I don't know what the fuck I was thinking in my teens days to do that. I have no idea why I did that.
You want to try it now?
No, absolutely not.
I have done tubing, I believe it was with my senior year, and a bunch of classmates went up north because there was their relatives.
I think it's the same tubing I'm thinking of. Because I'm not talking about snow tubing. I'm talking about on the lake tubing.
Yes,
we did snow tubing.
Yes, on
We've
the
done
lake.
snow
No.
tubing before.
I also remember when I went to St. Harrisonburg. day.
Sounds right.
It was snow tubing. Like the 5th time I went snow tubing, nothing went wrong. The 5th time, all of a sudden, it gets caught on the goddamn side and flips me over.
Is that when you're going down like a toboggan run? And
Yes, it just fucked me up.
Mine was on the lake, and the guy that was running the boat wanted to be a butthead and decided to go full throttle to see how long it would take to throw me off. And about 6 minutes later, got thrown off, and when I came to shore, everything as far as my upper chest and shoulders bruised from.
Oh yeah. Well, I was gonna say there. I'll give you a story. I don't know if you knew this existed. The Alpine Slide the Alpine Slide in New Jersey. There was a thing in New Jersey called the Alpine Slide, and you would get fucking scraped up on that shit. But they put it into they had it in Action Park for the longest time, but then they put it in Johnny Park of All-Water Kingdom, and I used to go down it, and I fell down it one time, and I had fucking scraped down my fucking leg.
God.
Because it was not concrete. It was straight up concrete.
Ouch. Well, here's a story about trampoline wrestling that comes to me. So, for some reason, I was like, I'm going to try to do a moonsault.
I remember this.
I tried doing a moonsault. It was going well. I got the first movement down. I was like, okay, I'm going to try to do the action flip. So I try it. I don't do the full flip, and I land right on my fucking neck and shoulders. Where I'm like, I land all my body crunched up on my neck and shoulders, and I'm laying there like, God, you are a fucking idiot.
I had a Darby Allin clip for this week, but I moved it to next week's show. But I did have one where Darby's being Darby again. So I'll get to it next week because I had other relevant stuff that I got to this week.
You had the height when you were jumping. It's just.
But you're talking about trampoline. It's not definitely that high off the ground. You know what I mean? To do that. You know what I mean?
No, but it still hurts.
You'll live, you'll learn. So that being said, put your answers out there. I want to see if anyone has some good answers. Then we'll review the box.
And also, if you want to tell the story about, if you want to write down like what happened, you can do that. If you want to add the story of how it happened, you can add that too.
Better. I will definitely share anything.
I would like someone to comment if you've ever been water skiing and whether or not you were successful.
I've tried it and I could never balance my weight. So even when I was younger, I couldn't balance my weight.
Someone's gonna, yeah.
So, all right.
I'm gonna.
Adventure media mode. Adventure media mode.
All right, gentlemen. All right. Okay, stop eating about 30 minutes, please. I can tell you I'm taking reds today. Your PD come up. So, stop. Please stop. All right. So, like I said, I literally had an orgasm clip that I moved to next week. But we have to cover this first things first. Last week, we talked about the Knicks. The parade happened yesterday. Danhausen was out at the parade. Apparently, he picked up the time and showed up afterward. That's the joke. That's the joke, at least. All the way, 2 million people were at the Knicks parade yesterday, approximately.
Oh, jeez.
But Mayor Mandani, you speak to the fucking show. Speak to the whole thing. But anyway, Mayor Mandani was the fucking star the whole day for me, but whatever.
Also, speaking of that, so I came down for halfway through speeches.
You were working out.
I was working out. And I swear to God, I was going to the war.
You see, that was the best speech of the entire
How he
day.
sounded, it just felt like I was going to the war.
It was one of the best speeches of the
Jesus Christ.
Very inspirational.
It was fantastic. Straight up fantastic. But anyway, we have to wrap up our Knickhausen coverage here on the podcast as I put out my clip here. We have 4 clips from the final week here.
Oh, God.
One is all Danhausen and the Knicks. The first one is in arena moment. I'm not going to spoil. I'll press play on it. You'll see what happens. Number 2 is his video right after they won the championship, and some AI deal that they put together, which is very funny. Number 3 is the team was on Jimmy Fallon, and Brunson was asked by Danhausen, and then Danhausen was being interviewed by Stephen A. Smith after the championship.
Oh, God.
Oh.
So,
well, let's play it.
That's our 4th episode. We're going to done in under 2 minutes. Here we go.
That he is very, very evil. But he is very, very evil. But Danhausen just got hit in the head with a ball.
Someone was very evil trying to hit me in my head.
So what do you think? The guy that threw the ball at you, very nice or very evil?
Very evil, possibly cursed.
Yes, Danhausen's the king of New York now. Oh, yes, I'll get a statue of Danhausen.
Yeah, I have to clarify something about the King of New York. The King of New York and the King of New York, it was between Aaron Judge and Jalen Brunson. And people didn't realize that because I had to claim this in Anfield, like I had to claim this in the bigger deal in New York than it is out here. So when you say King in New York, it's because of the whole G1 Brooklyn thing with the fan. By the way, that is what merchandise WWE is selling on the way.
Oh, God.
That is legitimate merchandise.
And a mural of Danhausen, and Danhausen on the side of Times Square, the side of Madison Square Garden. Now the mayor has to give Danhausen a parade of his own and a statue or whatever I said. I don't know, some big balloon animal floating in between Snoopy and Garfield. We can have Danhausen Day, we can have the Knicks Day, and we can celebrate that you are the NBA 2026 champions, and you are uncursed.
There's a WWE wrestler, Danhausen, who uncursed the Knicks. And apparently after he uncursed the Knicks, you guys won every single game. Jalen, I know that you are a WWE fan. Did this have something to do with it as well?
At first, I was more skeptical, but I mean, you have to believe it now.
Okay, yeah, now you gotta believe it.
You have to believe it now.
It did work.
Brothers now. Because we cursed, they lost 2 games. We uncursed 13-0.
That's right.
They lost one, we won't talk about that. That wasn't my fault, that wasn't your fault.
That was Trump. That wasn't me. That was Donald Trump. You're supposed to be the almighty, the all-powerful Danhausen.
Wow.
Are you scared of the president? You scared to say what I said?
No!
You sure?
Danhausen's powers can only go so far.
I mean, it should go further than the White House. You should be all right.
Well,
you should be scared.
Yes.
If I'm not scared of the president, why are you going to be scared of the president?
Oh, Danhausen's not afraid, but I'm just saying, sometimes those powers get blocked. Every once in a while, one will come across and block it.
Okay.
That night it got blocked.
I love that explanation. That's explanation for that game. For game three.
Yeah. I think you said a wall. That's an ironic statement.
That's very funny stuff. There you go. That's what and Knickhausen going on here. By the way, in a very funny moment that I didn't include here, it has to do with Danhausen. I don't know if you've heard the show about Paddington the musical that was in the UK last.
Yeah.
Paddington the musical.
Yes.
Based on Paddington Bear. It's coming to New York next season. That's be taking the theater Moulin Rouge with them, taking over that theater next year. And the big deal that the biggest shows in the UK come into the States. Well, Paddington himself, Paddington the bear, the actual bear, was on Good Morning America. America to make the announcement for the transfer. And even everyone around here seems to be obsessed with people named Nick. Everyone seems talking about the Knicks. Absolutely amazing. Just got a picture with a really British accent.
Really British accent. But here we go.
So, all right. Next up, let's go to the World Cup. I said we were going to talk about the World Cup unless something funny happened, and this is perfect. This is absolutely perfect. My favorite thing, by the way, with the World Cup, I have not watched a lick of games, but I have been obsessed with the countries and all of their shit. I've been laughing my ass off. I'm still getting over the Norwegian team throwing up escalators, and it's so random. I love it so much. I'm obsessed. There's a Mexican duck. There's a rival another duck.
Yes.
There's a rival a Norway duck. There's a whole thing. There's so much going on.
Yes.
I'm obsessed with this stuff. It's my favorite thing going off the
The duck has its own jersey.
Well, there's a rival duck in another country now that showed up today. And then the duck has a girlfriend. There's a whole thing. There's a whole backstory with the duck. There was a girl. This is the whole thing. So I love it so much. I love it. But Mexico, you kind of expected something. What I didn't expect was right before their last match. Don't even fuck they were playing. I know they won. I'm keeping USA playing today. I end up with the play. Right.
Oh yeah, USA is playing Australia at 2.
Is that today? I don't even know who they're playing.
Yep, that's today.
I didn't know they're playing. But anyway, this is right before their match. Apparently, but the people decided to lose the match in the parking lot.
Oh God. Oh jeez.
La arena estaba de bote en bote, la gente loca de la emoción. En el ring luchaban los 4 rudos. Y los de la gente loca de la emoción. En el ring luchaban los 4 rudos. Ídolos de la emoción. El santo, el cavernario, el demonio, el bulldog. El cavernario. El bulldog.
Where's the referee?
Bien ardecida sin cesar.
more nods.
Quítate el candado, pícale los ojos, jálale los
It's a camera.
Quítate el candado, pícale los ojos.
Oh my lord, that was fun. That was the last one.
No, I'm sorry. You gotta see the double drop kick. That was fucking gorgeous. I know it's stupid. That was fucking gorgeous.
Shades of the Young Bucks.
Oh, you right there. Right there. Perfect. Oh my. Fucking beautiful!
Oh, that was perfect.
Okay, if that was not planned, that was fucking beautiful.
That was absolutely gorgeous.
Young Bucks, take note.
You know what? Next match, those two versus the Young Bucks.
That was
Make
such
it
a
happen.
cool video. That was really cool.
And the Ducks going to be at ringside?
Oh, fuck!
All right. So last week on SmackDown.
I was, by the way, for context of this, I heard about it, and I had to look it up myself, wondering what the fuck happened.
Well, I missed it live. I missed what happened live. I think I was out of the room during the match. I missed it, and it happened, but I came back. And all of a sudden, I was seeing Jade just holding on to her hair. I had no clue what's going on. But I was out of the room when it happened. But, of course, we can't play fan footage. And someone was sitting right by the ring post. But her wig got snapped. So this is Jade Cargill Switch getting snapped, literally on SmackDown on Friday.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, no, no.
Right here.
Oh no.
That's so bad.
Okay. I have two questions. One, did Charlotte know that the wig was loose?
I don't think anyone knew that.
And two, was Jade able to tell her that the wig was?
But I know she held on to the wig for the rest of the match and it for a very awkward second half of the match.
So
The problem with wigs,
Wait a minute, what color
is it to put back on?
is she? A brunette?
I think so.
Okay.
That's her real hair right there.
All
Her
right.
real hair. I just paused on it.
The problem with wigs, they take a minute to put on correctly, and you can't just put them on quickly.
Not in the middle of the match. This is not in the middle of the match. That's for sure.
There's some that.
I'm trying to think when people get off this extensions and wigs because it's harder to get extensions out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
With some wigs, they also have some adhesive that they
Yeah,
put,
that's the thing is, but the problem is sweat.
Yeah, and
Yes.
also I think
If it's the same,
notice I actually don't mind wrestlers have extensions because I think that makes more sense.
Yeah.
than wigs do. You know what I mean? So
but again, if you like wigs more, then you like wigs more.
I know, but if you can make it work.
Yes.
So,
Jade Cargill, perfect
so
example.
finally.
I really thought that was her hair. I'm dead serious.
Definitely not for really for a longer time. I actually thought that's serious. I didn't know it was like I thought it was like dyed extension.
Yeah.
Personally. That's what I thought personally. So anyway, it would be you got me on that one.
Don't you notice that she has different styles and colors?
But no, I feel like Selena Vega, where she dyed one thing and then put the extensions in. I thought it was like.
Right.
Selena does that. She has different styles. And Mercedes the same way. Most not extensions.
Yeah.
Most not extensions. That's why I thought it was like that. Like honestly, that's why I was going with the people I've seen.
So
Like Bianca Belair is the same way. She puts extensions in.
Yeah.
So like
Monroe.
well, no, what about we've seen it? She talked about it on the reality show. She's better off with extensions than wigs, and she explained that on the reality show.
Like Monroe has extensions.
But yeah, like and Bianca explained it. So I use that as an example. So anyway, this past
To be
week,
honest, I think Bianca's a perfect comparison to Jade.
that was a perfect example. 100%.
Still need that match.
Yeah, we'll get there. Once Bianca's back,
Yeah.
the kid's been born, so we're not with the rehab post baby. Yeah, so they would say anyway, we're in post baby rehab now. So anyway, we move on. This past weekend we had Dominion, but when Will Ospreay was not at Dominion,
Mr. Ospreay.
he was getting married. Woo! And Alex got married, and this is the only picture we have. Literally the only picture we have from the wedding. This is it. It's the only one that we have because Ospreay put the picture up, and nobody's put pictures up from this wedding since.
Yep.
Absolutely nobody's put pictures up. So this is the only picture we have.
Congratulations, bros.
It's a beautiful photo. This is absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah.
This is his Facebook profile picture right now. Beautiful picture.
They make a very cute couple.
Yeah, absolutely. But more important, this past Wednesday, Mr. Schiavone wanted to congratulate Will on his marriage. Completely was a surprise to see him on Dynamite. Honestly, I was very surprised to see him. I figured he would be fine.
Why not?
Because I thought it was this week off, honestly. But if they have to take the week off, have to get married, so who knows? But anyway, so Siobhan brings up the marriage.
Congratulations, you were married. And here you are on a Wednesday, back here on Dynamite.
Yeah, mate, the wedding was lovely. Thank you so much for any messages that got to me. I do know I'm meant to be on a honeymoon. Look, I'm meant to be on a honeymoon, but, you know, the wife said, thank you, mate. The wife said she knows how much this tournament means to me. She said, stay focused. We can go Hawaii whenever you want. Go chase your dream.
Honeymoon with the title.
Yeah. I got a good wife, hey.
Here it comes.
Oh, no.
So here's what I did to treat her. I took her upstairs. I smashed the life out of her, bruv. I said, babe, clean yourself up. I gotta go Houston.
Now, I want to address something here. Apparently, the internet wrestling community is way too fucking woke for my personal taste. Because some people had issues with that promo. I'm sorry. Go fuck it. Because that was amazing. That was
fucking funny.
Amazing. So, a lot of people...
Will kind of took a situation and he made it where he could talk about it without getting bleeped.
I thought it was fantastic. I thought, and the best part is, he just said it. And he didn't know, he didn't tell anybody he was going to do that, and that's the day he was funnier to me. Like, I thought it was...
Look on Siobhan's face.
I need to see the backstage, the camera on.
Reaction, if it was there.
I know.
It was even there. But, so, I thought that was amazing. For those who are having issues, but they go fuck themselves.
Yeah.
I bet you Tony Khan was in the back and he was laughing his head off.
I guarantee you, he thought it was funny. At the end of the day, the boss is just funny. That's how I feel. The boss is just funny. So that is where we leave off today.
You have left me alone. You have left me alone.
All right, let's get to some news. We have a little bit of news today. Mostly TNA news. It's weird. So I actually had to put out the picture on the bottom, but there's so much going on for TNA release right now. So I'll read it off on the run sheet here. First of all, to everybody's delight, Tessa Blanchard requested and secured her release, and she's going to be going back to CMLL full time. Apparently, they're going to pay her more, and go for it. Goodbye.
Bye-bye, bitch.
I'm not going to lie. And for those who are like, why was she here? Because she was still under contract, they brought her back in. She was there. I'm so happy they never put the belt back on her. I'm so happy about that. And now Tommy Dreamer, who was the head creative writer for the show, and his name was even on the credits on the screen at the end of the show. He is literally left the company, and a lot of people are like, "Oh my God, TNA's following the feeling." I'm like, by the reaction of people reacting to Tommy Dreamer getting let go, you obviously have not watched the show weekly because it's really gone downhill in the last 3 months, and they need a writer, they need a head writer badly. So I have no issue with this personally as someone who watches this show every week.
Supposedly, they've reached out to Road Dogg, and I
can literally answer the question of who the next head writer already is. It's Delirious. Delirious, who used to be the writer of Ring of Honor, is going to be stepping up to be the head writer of TNA. And I have zero clue where you heard the rumor Road Dogg, but I've read that note. I've read it nowhere.
It was read on that one site.
It was on Wrestling Inc.
Well, I start nowhere. So, but right now, Delirious is stepping into the role as head writer, who she did the Ring of Honor writing in their heyday. So this is a good spot for him at my personal opinion. Maybe we can get away from the undead realm. Be done with that now.
There you go.
Goddamn. And finally, Sami Callihan announced that TNA has fired him, and I didn't even know he was still working there, honestly. Yeah, I know he retired, but I didn't know he was still working there.
He was doing some of the booking, and he was an agent.
Well, I don't care anyway. Maybe he's responsible for the crap we were walking. So I'm happy he's gone as well. We can move on. I'm still not over the fact that he's reasonable that we should not come back to Wisconsin. So I'm not going to tell the story again.
I remember the story.
I don't know the story.
That's when you were the last time I told the story. Sami Callihan. Maybe we weren't that show. Sami Callihan. When we were at an LLW show, we were actually present at an LLW show one time.
Yep.
And
in Waukesha.
Waukesha, right? They had a hard time pronouncing Waukesha on the air.
Yeah.
But even though we told them how to say it, because before you even get to the story about we're doing press and we're talking. Who was the guy doing the lead? Because we interviewed him a couple of times on the show back then. I don't remember who it was off the head, but we were having a conversation with him in person, and he asked us, "How did we say the city we're in?" Because we could not figure out how to say Waukesha, and we told him numerous times, and he still messed it up on the air. He asked us directly. He asked us.
That was Rich.
It was Rich Martini. Yeah, you could not pronounce Waukesha. Not as funny as Oconomowoc over on Marvel television. One of the funniest jokes of all time. That Agent Coulson is from Oconomowoc, and they couldn't say Oconomowoc. It made me laugh so hard. But anyway, Kelly Callahan, they had the main event of the show was a street fight, and Sammy Callahan accidentally, I never know what that accident anymore. Through who he was facing through a wall they weren't supposed to go through and broke an actual legit wall in the building, and it cost the company $1,000, and they were banned from the building.
It was one of those.
But it was a legit wall. It was a real wall, not a fake wall. They had he went through the wrong wall. He went through the wrong wall.
Now, was that man's word that basically?
I don't remember who he faced.
And he pushed him into that one gate.
I don't remember.
They broke it, and MLW had to pay for it.
Yeah. So tonight on SmackDown, we have a massive match happening on SmackDown today. I don't know why they're having a massive match on SmackDown. It is a WWE Championship match. Cody Rhodes defending against Gunther with Sami Zayn as special guest referee.
For the love of God, Gunther, please win.
You're funny. You're funny if you think he's actually going to finish. The match actually going to have a finish. In my opinion, I think this is just here because we're going to get a triple threat champion. I think it's the way of getting to the triple threat. Is making the fight happen. And I wouldn't be shocked if that happens. We'll talk about obviously on next Wednesday when we have Rich on. If that match triple threat happens, I can see Sami winning. I legitimately can see Sami winning.
I think Sammy's going to be the thinking wrestler. He's going to let Gunther do all the dirty work. When it comes to the finisher, then that's when he's going to.
We'll talk about it more next week if it happens. If it happens, but like if I get that match happen, I can totally see Sami winning.
Yep.
But I know you're anti-Cody. I know. But this is one of those matches. There's a reason we're doing this on SmackDown. This match on SmackDown. It's got to be a reason for it.
And if not, then I'll be surprised.
Yeah, it's in here. Actually, so would I. So that is definitely the news. Let's move on. Dominion was this past weekend, and for some reason they decided on the second half of the show to change every fucking title on the second half of the show.
That's really odd.
Every single title on the second half of the show. They pull up the graphic here. I'll go in order here. Aaron Wolf defeated Red Arena, by the hell on me, to win the number over championship back for the second time. United Empire.
Which one's the
right here.
Big Bull. Okay,
there at the bottom. The United Empire, Great O'Connor and Norrie beat the Knockout Brothers to win the IWGP Tag Team Championship and secured spot in the G1, which we'll get to in a couple of minutes.
Oh.
That was an action push that he threw on there out of nowhere right before the match happened. Yopi Doki, right here, to win the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Championship, was surprised the hell out of me.
That was the one with the
yeah, very happy to see they got the belt out of the House Worker. And then, like, a whole bunch of people came out the challenge. I'm like, oh, this is going to be so much more fun. And then Shota Umino won his first singles title.
Oh, damn, he beat.
Shota Umino beat Andrade Alidolo and Bill Maloney in a triple threat to win the global championship. Surprised the hell out of me. I'm not going to lie. And that's a great photo of him, by the way. It's a fantastic photo. I don't think he's learned how to pose on the camera. And then finally, in the main event, Yota Tsuji beat Cal Newman to win the IWGP Heavyweight Championship. Ouch. Surprised the hell out of me they actually went with it, but he also broke out a new finisher that didn't expect it. Pretty cool. I can't remember the name right now, but he broke out a brand new finisher, which is nice. I think he broke it out knowing how Newman was coming, which is a good story. Think about it. There's a rumor going around that Newman may have hurt his shoulder, but he'll be fine with the G1, so it's not going to be that big. Any thoughts on these title changes? They did a lot of title changes. Surprised the hell out of me, honestly.
I'm glad to see Umino get the title finally, beating two good people right there, triple threat. United Empire being the fifth tag right? I don't know. Aaron Wolf got his title back. Yo defeated House of Torch bullshit.
It was a nice surprise. That was cool.
And then Calvin losing the title. I mean,
why do you feel about that? Because I know you're a big Calvin fan.
Recently too. It's
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just like again. I mean, he's also. I'm not to be like.
I'm listening. I'm just trying to get something.
I'm not going to be like he's too young for this kind of stuff. No.
It's surprising the body, honestly.
No, yeah. The thing is, here's a perfect example of being apparently too young. Giovanni. Giovanni is a good example of being too young. I get it. He's a young guy. You don't want him to have the title yet.
But he is supposed to be in the Giovanni to be in the ring final. That's a big deal.
But that's the thing. People say he's not ready. Yet he's doing all this shit. And just doing all this, like, I don't even know what to say.
The only thing
I am disappointed that Callum lost it, but you know what? As long as he's in the G1, I think we have some.
Which I'll get to in a minute.
I'm sure that they have a program with Callum, and basically, I think down the road you're going to see him back with the title.
Yeah, I will. Trust me, in a minute I'm going to give you my official G1 prediction. I just promise
the other thing
I thought I had it on my screen right now.
The other thing was Shota Umino, and I don't know if anyone can confirm it, but supposedly the Forbidden Door.
Oh, they just confirmed. He says he packaged Forbidden Door.
Got it.
Shota Umino and packaged Forbidden Door.
Okay.
That's actually legit. That got announced last night. Out of nowhere. Okay. Packaged the challenge saying, "I want to face you." Because during a open challenge for Forbidden Door, and package kept it. So let's get to the actual G1 announcement. We have our G1. We have the G1 graphic here. They have to pull up on the rental track reader, but it's named off here. You have it all written down. All right. So in Block A, we have New Japan World Television Champion Contesta. We have the IWGP World Heavyweight Champion. We have Sonata, Shingo Takagi, Jake Lee, the Stroke Openweight Champion Bullock, from injury now. G1. The IWGP Tag Team Champion / Never Openweight Six-Man Tag Team Champion Great O'Khan, and Hiroki Goto is doing this. It might be his last G1.
Wow.
So that's a big deal.
It is.
We have two play-in matches. One is Taichi versus Dota Ice from the Knockout Brothers.
Okay.
And Oscar versus Takahashi. Weird. I expect Taichi and Oscar to move on to the actual tournament.
Those are the two spots.
Yeah. And over on the B block, we have Kyle Newman, Zack Sabre Jr.,
Wow.
Shota Umino, Yuri Umina, Red Narita, Drilla Maloney, Gabe Cage from AEW.
Wow.
Hanare, obviously the other half of the tag team champion, and the play-in matches are the never openweight champion Aaron Wolf versus Yoshihashi, and Aaron Wolf to advance, and Elephant Cosmo versus Omiwa, and I expect Fantastic.
God damn, so much Hantai in the
Hantai. Well, they're also the biggest faction. To help her, so.
I'm surprised.
Hantai just all like the faces.
Yes, exactly what they are. They replaced Chaos. They replaced
the
Chaos.
Young Lions.
Yeah, they used to be Chaos, and then they changed over to Hantai.
Was it Chaos Okada's group?
That was Okada's group. Okada and all them, but they changed it.
I'm surprised David Finlay is in.
Well, he's also not in this company anymore.
Well, okay, well,
he works for AEW. They the only person they brought him was kid. Everyone else is fan. I give them credit. This is one of the more stacked ones we've had in years. This is by far one of the most stacked ones we've had in a long time.
Yes, it is.
Keep in mind, when I say the block, these are the matches you're going to get in the block are like Kyle Newman versus Zack Sabre Jr., Kyle Newman versus Shota Umino. These are the matches we're getting.
So are we going to see Kyle Newman?
He will be at night one. Everybody here will be right on our show. Perfect. Everybody's wrestling on night one. Everybody. And that's all we're getting on night one, by the way. Is just G1 matches. Every single person wrestling in G1 matches all show. That's our show.
Can you see matchup with Umino and Brendan Rita?
It's going to be interesting. They have history. They have history.
I know.
But keep in mind, I forgot to update this. I forgot to put the Global Championship on Umino.
Yeah, but I was about to say.
I take this down fast, too. Yeah. But people also, one thing people don't realize, if you pin a champion, you get a title match in the future. So
sometime in the future.
You will get a title match, and you'll get a title match sometime between now and WrestleMania.
That's why most of the time.
Okay.
Like I got an eyelash.
All right.
But for my point, that's why everyone tries to target one of the big champions.
Yeah.
To get that title match.
Well, like think about it this way: if Shota Umino gets pinned, that group pins will get the title shot. Like it's a big deal. So I'll take this opportunity to give my official pick for But this year's G1 originally, I actually picked Yorisuji, and then he won the title. So that was my pick. It was my pick. So my official pick for the G1 for 2026 is going to be Kyle Newman. I think they want to have him win this, and now that he is former world champion, he has, and I expect him to actually advance in headline WrestleMania tournament going with him. Yep. Or whatever they're doing in the top shot. I'm not sure what they're doing in the top shot. But.
Knowing Newman, that would be WrestleMania.
Well, I don't know. Last 2 years they've done the title shot outside of a couple of years. So,
but knowing Newman, if he wants to, also the Prince at
the entrance is gonna be fucking
that's what I'm saying. At that point, do it at Wrestle Kingdom.
So people do. Okay, yeah.
Who do you see coming on top in Black?
I actually think the final matchup.
You know, it'd be funny.
I can see Takeshita versus Newman. Takeshita is the reigning G1 champion.
Yeah.
Suji versus Newman.
Would be shocking, honestly. It wouldn't even be shocking.
But it also would tell the story that he's not prepared.
I'm gonna throw out there someone at the Shingo. I don't see him doing anything crazy here, but I think he's gonna the DSJ. I don't see DSJ was my champion a couple of years ago, but he's not gonna do it this time.
That was my next thing is the dark horse, Zack Sabre Jr.
I don't know if he's a dark horse. Total Uno was more of a dark horse to me.
Well,
dark horse like that.
I don't think he's a heavy favorite, but he's probably in the top 5.
Also, whoever that is, the long black hair in the bottom looks like he's part of My Chemical Romance.
Yeah, I believe that is. Who is that? D-Block plans. Is that right here? Yeah, I don't know who that's about.
Well, he looks like he's part of My Chemical Romance.
But
he's actually about to be fucking teenagers or some shit.
Let me stop. So get back up. There we go. But overall, that is my G1 prediction, and that's how I expect a good G1. I expect a good G1. We'll do a full G1 Night 1 preview the week before our show. We will have the entire card soon. Yep. We'll have the entire lineup of all the cards soon. When the playing matches are done, they'll release the entire lineup for every single solitary night of the G1 right before Night 1. Also, we won't have to worry about G1 matches when we're in Seattle. We can take a week off between our show and between the tournament. We don't have to worry about that when we're on vacation this year. So
something just came up to me is maybe I don't think Zack Sabre is going to go all out because he's got the match in Forbidden Door with
Will Ospreay. After.
I know,
but it's after his Forbidden Door match.
I know, but
your logic doesn't make sense.
My thing is, you want Zach to be
100%. No. Think about what you just said.
I know.
No. I want to reiterate what you just said. You said you don't think Zack Sabre Jr. is going to go full out in the G1, which is not until July. Forbidden Door is next Sunday.
Okay.
There's like 2 weeks between the matches.
Okay,
There's like 2 weeks between them.
All right, let me kind of rephrase this.
Please reiterate because that's what you said.
I don't think that Zack Sabre is going to be focused 100% because with a match coming with Will Ospreay, I think that's going to.
He's going to pay Omega. What are you saying? Pay Omega.
Uh-oh, Mark is going off on a tangent.
What does Will Ospreay have to do anything with Zack Sabre Jr.?
Uh-oh.
It's a very what the fuck is going on about?
Rage.
I'm just trying to figure out what he's on about. That has nothing to do with anything. You know, play the fucking thing. Play it.
There goes Mark.
Not that one either. That's not the one I want.
Don't waste my fucking
time. Play the one I actually want.
Don't waste my fucking time.
Fucking get out. You know what?
Dumb bitches, and you magically appeared.
Okay. You know what? Play the outro. Let's get the fuck out of here. I'm done. Screw whatever you're trying to say. Go to the outro. Fuck get out of here.
Holy fuck, what the fuck just happened?
I was on a time warp. Yeah, that's it. That's my excuse.
No, you know what? That was absolute bullshit.
All right, this is the local band First to 11. This is far. Absolutely love this person, so we're going to close with this. Wow. That was a weird way to end
First
the show.
to 11?
It's a local band. It's a local band. We played them a lot on the show.
I know that.
We played them a lot on the show. So, all right. Well, I get his spiel off. Why don't we push to yours?
Just give me a second.
He's lost his mind over here.
Follow me at the Villain Zane 67, the Villain Zane Riley on YouTube. Tomorrow we're gonna be doing more DZW and
How did the return to DZW do?
not bad. Could have been a lot better if I was told if they're gonna be free or not. That's not last second because I told him at the beginning of the week. Okay, you're free. Yes. Are you free? Yes.
Is it like saying we're going to record on Friday at 1 o'clock and then at 12:40 you forget to record it?
Oh no!
Exactly
no. The problem is, so Monday, you free? Yes. Tuesday, you free? Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Yes. Saturday, yes. 10 minutes before the show, I'm busy. What the fuck?
So, all right. Well then, one more time, where do they find you?
We're doing. By the way, this is season 3 now.
Okay.
So we're week 2.
Right, cool.
More ragdoll physics?
Yes.
Thank you.
All right.
Hey,
Yeah,
please
there you go. Have that.
find the show, rate, review, leave a comment. It doesn't matter what type of comment. Even if you were tubing and water skiing, I don't care.
We just sound like Danhausen for a
Waiting second. for Daniel to put Takeshi's toe in his butthole.
Anything but that. Because you will be... No, one of our... You could be one of our mini subscribers. That'd be great. You can find us YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and a whole lot more. And if you really want to find us, we're at Generation Evolution 00.
Don't forget the 00.
Yeah, otherwise you'll be cursed.
All right,
You'll be cursed because you're gay.
I didn't say that.
Legend76.com. Please go find me on my stuff, my other side project over at Living the Glory on TikTok. And I'm having fun over there. And again, next Thursday, I'm going to be on .NET Weekly over at ProWrestling.net with Jason Howell.
What are you throwing me under the bus?
I didn't do shit.
And you're backing it up several times.
We'll be back on Wednesday. We're back on Wednesday with Rich Fan from Pro Wrestling Torch. He proved United Champion to take a look at the card for TNA's anniversary. By the way, it's turning out to be a stock show for the fact that it's in the middle of the afternoon on a Sunday.
And no Tommy Dreamer.
No, but that is what we're doing.
Tommy Dreamer.
We have a stacked week for you guys. We're going to get out of here a little early today. So, that all being said, thank you all for tuning in to the show.
What was that?
I don't know what's happening anymore around here. I don't think he even knows what's going on anymore.
What, huh? Yeah.
Oh, my Lord. I don't know what's happening. That being said, thank you all for tuning in to the show today. I'm Mike.
I'm Christian.
I'm Mark.
And you've been tuning in to Terrence Temple.
We love you guys. Hey, please keep in contact. Subscribe more. We want more subscribers. Danhausen, subscribe.
Thank you for joining us inside the Generation Evolution. We'll be back next week.
Thank you so very much. Goodbye. Mwah, and good night.